like love, 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 and music. La la la, love, 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 and music. Love, love.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. This is my review for Real Housewives of Atlanta, Season 11, Episode 7. It was a quick little easy episode and everything. I hope everybody had a great Sunday. You're going to have a great Monday. This is about 11:55, so it's still Sunday or whatever. But we're going to have a good little week for Christmas. I'll be on vacation when I start getting off work on Friday. I don't go back to work until the 2nd. A bitch can't wait. Okay, a bitch cannot wait. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to become a Jaybird and go to subscribe to this channel and become one of my active Jaybirds. Active meaning watch other videos. You know what I'm saying? Watch around, watch around, watch around. Y'all say I got bagged up some stuff. Wait, no. I bagged up some stuff. Some of the gifts and stuff is all bagged up in like little Christmas bags or whatever. Even though I'm still waiting on a couple more things to come, I'm getting it all together, okay? Do not forget to also shop my Teespring merchandise. The link is below. My email address to contact me is below. If you want to send me something, my P.O. box is below. All that stuff is below in the description box below this video. You don't have to follow me on social media and all that good stuff. Do not forget to like, comment, and share this video. And let's get started. So we see the beginning of it starts off. Porsha went down her man's hot dog place. I want to try one of his hot dogs. I do. I like hot dogs and sausages. You know what I'm saying? Not because I'm plus that, but because they taste good. So I do wonder what like the hype was about. And I do wonder if it's better than a Detroit dog. So, you know what I'm saying? We shall see. Because my favorite hot dog is Portillo's. I always pronounce it wrong. Portillo's in Chicago. So they have the best hot dogs. I do wonder if they're better than that. Anyway, but Porsha was there thinking, I'm going to help out a little bit. I'm saying like a little hour helping because she's trying to impress his mama. Honey, and Porsha was there for 8 hours. She said she was there for 8 hours. She was doing this, doing that, toasting the buns, wrapping the hot dogs in bacon. I don't know if I want a hot dog wrapped in bacon, though. That just seems like too much. I don't know about that, but no, whatever. The mama, but she don't play, she not playing around with, like, Porsha's kind of being around doing nothing. And she also does not know, well, no one knows yet that Porsha's pregnant. Well, we all knew the whole time, but it's what it is. And she was there working. After she worked a little 8 hours or whatever, Porsha and the mama sat down, just had a little chit chat. And I'm like, so what's going on with y'all? Like, I want to be, up to date on what's going on with y'all. Like, y'all moving pretty fast. Like, is there anything new? And the Porsha like, no, it's nothing or whatever. The mama said, what about this prenup? I'm like, damn, prenup? Why should she keep bringing up a prenup? They not even engaged. And I do feel like if they were to get engaged, that both he and Porsha would want one. Because, he's successful, but Portia's successful too. So I don't think they're going to get married and neither one of them will want a prenup. So, that was good or whatever. But Porsha just said, we ain't there yet, so it's okay. We see a couple different things. We see because they have the whole little couples trip, right? So first we see Cynthia, contact Nene, let Nene know that Mike can't make the couple trip. Mike can't make shit. I'm like, Mike, I need you to put, what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I just feel like y'all dating. Like, do y'all ever see each other? Like, why haven't it's just weird to me that we have not seen him. We into episode 7. He like Kenya's husband. Anyway, Nene said, well, this is a couple trip. So if it's a couple trip and you ain't a couple, you can come, but the house has like a room that has bunk beds. You can get a bunk bed because, what I'm saying, it ain't, you by yourself. All right, whatever. So we see that whole part. We later see Kandi talking to Riley, and she telling Riley how, I'm going to a couple trip or whatever, but Todd can't go because Todd, at the same time, every year around his birthday, he and his buddies go like on a little birthday getaway trip or whatever, and it's the same time as the couple trip, so Todd can't go. So, what I'm saying, she has to let Nene know that Todd can't come. We then see Nene and Greg at the house, just chit chat, and whatever. We see that Greg has decided to not do chemo. He said before he did not want to do chemo. He want to try a whole holistic approach to it, which is fine. We wish that man the best, absolutely. They kind of joking and playing about, how or what games they gonna play. It's gonna be like a truth or dare game and all this stuff. And Nene's like, yeah, we can play like truth or dare. Like we can dare somebody to like suck somebody's titty. I'm like, suck somebody's titty? I'm not sucking nobody. I'm not gonna let my man suck my titty in front of you. That's no. My titties is for him, on him and only. Okay, and his mouth on my titties is for us only. So no, girl, no, thank you. But it was cute or whatever. We then see Porsha call Nene and say how Dennis can't come because Dennis hurt his foot playing basketball with Eva's fiance Michael. So she's like, well, damn, what we gonna do now? Because Todd ain't coming, Mike ain't coming, now Dennis not coming, so that's 3 down. We already know that Marlo ain't got no real man, so it would have just been like Greg and Ronnie and maybe Michael, but I'm guessing maybe he couldn't go either, and that's why, I don't know. Anyway, so they have to decide what to do, because can't have a couple trip with no couples. Shamari. Shamari, we see her like it's kind of, she had a stylist who was helping her pack for the trip. I didn't like the stylist stuff. I don't think Shamari has bad fashion sense. I think sometimes she may allow the wrong person to dress her because you never know. We do see Ronnie come in and they start chit chatting or whatever, and he was like, because one of the outfits he liked a lot, and it's kind of like it was like a see through like mesh type pair of pants with some rhinestones or something, and I was like, see, you can't let everybody style you, girl. You look like a little old school prostitute. And he was like smelling it. Like, I could smell your butt. I'm like, does her butt stink? And she's like, well, baby, I ain't wore it yet. I'm like, does her butt smell like velvet? I don't know. Anyway, what I'm saying? He and her start chit chatting or whatever. She kind of, I think one of them brought up how, her and Porsha has not been on the best of terms or whatever. And Shamari don't get it. She's like, me and Porsha went to school together. We went through the same elementary, middle, high school, all that stuff. And so she don't see why Portia's acting a little standoffish, a little stanky dang dang with her. She don't get it. This is my thing. I have people I also went to school with, and if I see you out or whatever, we not gonna be bestie. Like, I'm not, I mean, I'll say hello and hey, but like, we ain't gotta be hanging buddies. I mean, we just don't. Especially if it's like a group of people, like, get to know everybody. Like, we ain't gotta, and just because I knew you in school, what I'm saying, I can get not trying to be bestie with somebody from high school. You see people in high school all the time or from college. Oh, hey, girl, we should hang out. And you like, I don't really mean that. I don't really mean that. So it's different for them because y'all on the show. But it definitely is something that Portia's kind of feeling weird about, and that's what the whole thing with her and Shamari. Well, honey, but I'm like, why? Shamari has ice in her mouth, honey, and she spit the ice into Ronnie's cup, and he like, why would you do that? But he still drank it, and then she's like, well, we be kissing, we be kissing, exchanging. Look, kissing is one thing, okay? Kissing is one thing. However, you can't spit nothing in your mouth into my cup. Like, that's a cause for a fight. And then she was acting like it was no big deal. He said, now, if I would have done that to you, what would you have done? Well, I would have been real mad. He like, right. So you can't, girl, don't you be spitting that man cup on camera and think he won't pop you. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it. Because he like, bruh, I don't like it. Anyway, we then see all the ladies meet up at Kandi's house, mainly because they should like one up point us meeting up at Nene's house because most of us live closer to me than Nene. So it don't make sense for us all to drive out far to Nene's house. We can just meet up here. And Kandi's house big enough to house everybody. As she said, I'm happy I have to walk from my main house to my little house. I say, girls, spend that money. So the couples trip is now a girls trip because so many of the guys can't come. Greg did not want to be the only guy. Even though Greg was, sad that it wasn't going to be a couple trip anymore, he's like, they're going to have to reschedule it for a different day. We do see each person arriving. Dennis came with a whole boot on his foot, so his whole foot is messed up or whatever. And, him and Porsha do look solid. Let me say that. They do look solid. They, he look at her like he want her. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole, I know the look. Okay, I know the look. So they're real. It ain't, I do think it's the real. And even him look like he looked at her, did her like, what I'm saying? Be stress free. Don't be tripping or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Stay calm or whatever. Just stress free. She's like, okay, I am. It's cool. She also says, because no one knows she's pregnant. So she's saying how it's going to be hard for her to maneuver being on a whole girls trip for the weekend and not drink any liquor, because usually she's drank Porsha. So you know what I'm saying, I'm like, okay girl. So Porsha was first to arrive. Kandi was like in her main house, still packing or whatever. So like her chef and Ace was in the little guest house or whatever. So Porsha came first, and Aiden, Lord Jesus, Ace was so nice to her. Like she's like, do you want some fruit? He was like, yeah. And so he was just like accepting, okay, yeah, make me a plate. I'll even sit down with you and eat or whatever. But I'm like, kids can sense pregnant women. So I'm feeling like Ace also probably felt she was pregnant. And he was just like a little nice kid or whatever. And Portia was like, I love this. Like, I just wish me and Kandi can be friends again so I can babysit Ace. So I do see Kandi and Portia being friends next season. I can see it happening, truth be told. Because after all this Dennis Gate, after all this settles, I can see them being okay. She ain't gonna babysit the baby, but they'll be, in a good place. We see all the other women arrive. We seen that Tanya is invited on the trip. The other girl not. The little drunk girl, Blast, she ain't coming. Okay, she not invited. But Tanya is invited. Marlo was coming. Marlo looked weird. Like she looked dressed like a pirate. Yeah, she was a pirate. Anyway, so when they're like, okay, let's have like mimosas, let's do drinks, and Portia she was like, oh well, no, I'm on the alcohol cleanse. I haven't alcohol in 2 weeks. I'm saying I'm good, and I'm like, that was a good excuse. But again, she's like, I'm gonna keep having to figure out reasons to tell them I can't drink. But it was cool. Greg and Nene got there, and um they always, of course, happy to see Greg. And he gave a whole little speech. Greg always gives some speeches, baby. It's some great speeches. It's just so sad that he's sick. But he tells them how he wants them all to bond on this trip. He wants them to all, build a bridge between each other to, take this time to get to know get to know each other more, find out something you did not know about somebody. And, he said, when you building a bridge, no one piece of wood is more important than the other. So build y'all a bridge. I say, come on now, Greg, with the drop them gems. And then when Portia said, like, some people here, you know what I'm saying, have two faces, and Greg said, well, get to know something new about both of their faces. Come, Greg, absolutely, okay, come through. The bus ride was also pretty easy. It was boring. It was a long drive because it was raining. So it took them longer than usual. I'm like, y'all ain't have no music to play. But I guess the reason for that too was, though, when you record stuff that you play it on TV, you can't, like, even with us on YouTube, you can't really have music in the background because copyright. So I get them maybe not having music because they expected them to, like, interact with each other and not have, because if the music is going, they may not be able to, one, hear what's going on, or they can't play the audio or whatever. But I'm like, y'all don't have no game, like a drinking game, or just something. So they did play Truth or Dare. They then had Shamari was there to let someone suck her fingers, and Eva sucked her fingers. I was like, first of all, I ain't sucking nobody's fingers. Because one, I don't know where your fingers was when we on this bus. And two, even if you put some hand sanitizer on your hands or your fingers, I don't want to suck hand sanitizer. So, like, I'm good. No, you're not my man. I did not see you got the I didn't watch you shower. Like, I'm no. But she let Eva suck her. Well, no, Eva chose to suck Shamari's fingers. And I was like, girl, y'all nasty. Um, they then dared Eva to call her man and talk dirty. Eva, girl, she epic fail. She epic fail. I'm like, all she said was, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just boring. I don't even remember it was so boring. I don't remember what she said. You can tell she don't talk dirty, because if you can't fake, not even fakely, but if you can't call your man and say, hey, baby, what I'm saying, I can't wait to do it. I'm not going to say something, come on, I'm going to watch this. But, you should be able to call a man and say, hey, baby, what you doing? Mom, I'm sorry. Hey, what you doing? Oh, nothing, baby, what's up? Nothing, I just, you know what I'm saying? When I see you tonight, you know what I'm saying, I want to suck your dick. Like, do you, baby? Yeah, I want to, and you just go from there. Or, hey, baby, you know what I'm saying, we come, I want you to eat my coochie real, real good. I want you to eat it on the couch. Okay, I want you to eat it in the kitchen. Okay? I want you to slide your fingers. The whole little thing. But Eva was just so boring. I'm like, boo. Bull. You know what I'm saying? It was just bad. Anyway, they then Kandi got, I think, a dare. And at first, because they was pulling stuff out of a bowl. That's what it was. Candy's thing was to let for her like FaceTime her man and like show him her breasts and they could see it. And she's like, I ain't no, thank you, no thank you. I'm good on that. So they then dare her to just call Todd and talk dirty. And she called Todd like, hey babe, what's up? Like, hey babe, what's up? And I just miss you. He's like, yeah, I miss you too, babe. And then she was like, you know what I was thinking about? He was like, what you think about? And you can tell they probably do this because he was like, what you think about? And she was like, you know what I'm saying? You know, when you be eating from the back. And I like that. And he was like, what? And it was cute. And he was like, babe, is you drunk? Like, what y'all doing? But it was cute because even though he was questioning it, like, what's going on? Like, but he was still like, he didn't say what are you talking about? He was like, girl, ain't you, are you by yourself? So it was that kind of love. But that's what you do to, you know what I'm saying, to say something, freaking diggy diggy. And it was cute or whatever. And I was like, oh, he hit it from the back. Like everybody should do it. Anyway, you know, they then have Nene had to ask Porsha like a shady question. Honey, I was like, I'm so tired of Porsha and these shady ass questions just about Dennis. You know, she asked her if Dennis has ever dated somebody on the bus or if he ever dated somebody that someone on the bus knew. I'm looking like this is the most shit. Everybody, I'm like, why? Why, Nene? Why would you do that? And then, of course, like, well, yeah, you know, we already know that Kandi knows the people that he dated. And then Kandi goes, well, yeah, because it was like recently or whatever. You know, the girl said how she didn't know that they was broken up until like a month, like 2 months ago or whatever. And, you know, so she was just, you know, and they had been dating for a long time. I feel like Nene was messy for this and so was Kandi. Kandi could have just said, you know, I know something, but I'm going to leave. Because you said you was going to leave it alone, Kandi. You should have left it alone. But whatever. You know, Nene then says the reason she asked the question was because, yes, she do know that, you know, Dennis dated somebody that can, you know, she said, but I also know some other stuff that hasn't came out yet, you know what I'm saying, and I'm, you know, I know some things. So Nene asked the question on purpose. So I feel like Nene more shady than Kandi, but Kandi still should have shut the fuck up and not said nothing. But, you know what I'm saying, it was what it was. But Porsha then said, like, well, yeah, because, you know what I'm saying, we were dating other people, like, before, but, like, me and him been in a monogamous relationship for months. You know what I'm saying? For months. And Kenny said, are you sure? Are you sure, Porsha? Because I saw you 3 months ago, you know what I'm saying, at Shamia's birthday party with another man. And I was like, oh, bitch, who baby is it? Who baby is it? Because they then show footage of Porsha at Shamia's party 3 months ago with a different man. And so I'm like, bitch, you busted. Bitch, you busted. And that's why you can't say too much to put you, because you put yourself in situations. I would have said, me and Dennis good now. Okay, we together now. We serious now. And could he have been dating somebody else before me? Yes, he could have. Was I dating somebody before him? Yes, I could have. But what matters is today, as of today, and at least the last 30 days, we good. Okay? We good. It's all I would have said. But when she said, like, we've been monogamous together for a while, Ken, like, but you was with somebody else? And I don't think that was messy of Kandi because it was true. Like, I mean, like, it was true, whatever. So Porsha then says, well, you know what I'm saying, we had been off and on or whatever. And then production, who was the really, really, really mess was, plays the video that says 3 minutes earlier, Porsha saying they were monogamous. And then now she's saying 3 minutes later, oh, well, we was on and off and we're also dating other people. So I was like, girl, which one is it? Who baby is that? Anyway, but it ended with nobody being mad. Porsha wasn't mad. Kandi wasn't mad. Nobody was. It was a conversation, so it was fine. So they get to the house. It was a nice house, like two or three levels, a lot of rooms or whatever. One room had bunk beds, and the other rooms were, you know, nicer, whatnot. And so on the bus, Nene had all the ladies, cause she's like, for the room thing, I'm gonna try something different. So usually on these trips, everybody want a room, everybody be beefing here, beefing there, whatever. So we're gonna try something different. we're gonna have everybody put your hand in the jar and pull something. And they pulled a number. And she said, okay, when we get to the house, you'll see something different. They got to the house. She then had them all walk, like, okay, look at them, walk through the house, look at each room, whatever, look at each room, but nobody can pick their room yet, but look at the rooms. Did all that. She then had them all pull again from this jar or whatever, and they pulled a name, not their own name, but someone's name. So she said, and whatever number you pulled, like if you pulled number 1, and then you pulled Porsha's name, you as the first person with number 1 would tell Porsha what room she sleep in. So if Kandi had number 1 and she pulled Cynthia's name, she then tells Cynthia, well, Cynthia, you get this room, and so forth. So that's what they did. So they all put names or whatever. I think it was fair. You know what I'm saying? I do. I think that's an easy way to say no one. I think it would have been better if she would have put numbers in each room. Like just number each room and have them pull a number. So that way you can't say, well, that's not fair. You pulled, you pulled it, it was what it was. I think having the ladies tell which person would get each room. If I don't like you, but I'm putting you in the basement. Like next to the hot water tank. Okay. And I hope it blows up or whatever. So they all went, who got the weird room? Tanya ended up getting the bunk bedroom. And who gave her that room? Marlo. Yeah, Marlo gave her the bunk bedroom, which I'm like, it makes sense. Plus, I'm like, Tanya knew, so she should, it is what it is. And Kandi at first thought that she would get that room because she was last or whatever, because nobody had called her name yet. But she ended up getting the room that she wanted in the first place. So, you know what I'm saying? It was cute. But not, Tanya don't hold no peach. So she should get the bunk bedroom. And the bunk bedroom was still like a nice room to herself. Like she wasn't like sharing it with somebody. So anyway, we then see they all sit around over dinner or whatever, and then Cynthia asks Eva how did her bachelorette party go, because on IG she had a bachelorette party over the weekend that none of them was invited to. So Eva then said, well, it was a surprise shower, since I didn't know about it or whatever, so it was fun. Porsha then say, but I was invited a while ago, so how was it a surprise? I said, oh, bitch. Here go Eva, backpedaling, pussy. Alex, I have not heard you sing backpedal and pussy bop. I need you to sing backpedal and pussy bop. Even I love the song, allegedly. Anyway, but Eva started backpedaling and pussy bopping, saying how when it was surprised because 12 people came and I didn't know that many people was coming, and they're like, well, how many people coming don't make it a surprise? Like, it was still a planned event. Even if you didn't know how many people were going, you knew you were going for your bachelorette party or whatever. So, they still trying to like, well, that ain't, it was weird because Eva was, again, it's pussy popping. Nene wasn't invited. And they're all like, well, that's weird that Nene was not invited because Eva asked Nene to speak at the wedding. And I'm like, well, I don't think her and Nene really that good friends, truth be told. And they're all saying how was it's just weird that she invited Porsha, but she did not invite Nene. And then she said, well, I figured Nene had stuff going on, that she'd probably be busy and she didn't want to come no way. And I'm like, and they're like, yeah, but don't you call her like sister? Like, don't you call her like your big sister? Like, how would you not invite your big sister to your bachelorette party weekend? So we kind of find out that Eva calling her big sis ain't really all that's cracked up to be, because one, that she did not invite her, and two, she said her and Nene don't talk like that. She said, so me and her is not as tight, or we don't talk as much as she talks to Cynthia or even Marlo. She's like, but me and Nene have our own thing. I get what I get from her. You know what I'm saying, and it's fine with me. Nene like, I do. Not that it's an issue. However, I do think it's weird that you didn't ask me. Because it's just a thing you could have asked me. And I probably would have said no, but you didn't even think to ask me. And I said, well, girl, you know what I'm saying? And E, like, I didn't think it was an issue. I mean, to me, it wasn't a big issue as they made it out to be. But I do think Eva be making shit up. Like, she really be making shit up. And then it ended with Shamari bringing up how Porsha between her funny at that damn dinner. And just funny in general. And Porsha admitted, well, yeah, because at that dinner that we had, the Nene had or whatever, I wasn't feeling you. So, I did not come over there and speak to you. And I did not introduce Dennis to you. Because Shamari called Dennis Derek. I said, oh, bitch. But she said, yeah, I didn't introduce him to you, so you probably wouldn't know his name. But she brings up how she had an issue with Shamari because Shamari was insinuating that she, like, shaded her or talked about her. It was stupid. The whole Peach put a peach in to say who need the whole thing at Cynthia's house, the damn barbecue, where Shamari keep making it seem as if Porsha shaded how she was dressing, even though Kandi pointed out that it wasn't Porsha. Really, it was more Eva who did that than Porsha. And then they're like, I don't know why she keeps holding on that Porsha did it, and it wasn't really Porsha. And they tell Eva, you said it more than Porsha. No, I did that. Like, you be forgetting the shade that you throw. Like, you did say that about that girl or whatever. And, like, she keep forgetting. But, it wasn't a big issue. Her and Portia hugged it out or whatever, and it was fine. And that was the whole episode. So, I'm done. I have about 5 more to do tonight. So, I hope you guys enjoy. Put your comments in the comment section below. Do not forget to like, comment, and share, and subscribe. All that good stuff. And I'll talk to y'all in like 10 more minutes. Peace.
He's like love, 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 and music.